Widgets are an important, if underrated, aspect of WordPress. They're what provides the content in your sidebars, and your sidebars are some of your most important tools. Widgets can provide a variety of additional functionality, such as search, monetization, and social networking options, amongst many more. Let's have a look at the widget screen in the dashboard. Click Appearance and Widgets. And you can see that there are quite a few options available right out of the box, and some that are provided by Jetpack. The large box on the left contains all the available widgets, whether they're provided by WordPress or a plugin. Widgets are enabled by dragging them from the Available Widgets box to the widget containers on the right. The box below this lists inactive widgets. This box is used when you no longer want a widget to be active on the site, but you want to preserve its settings and contents. The boxes on your right represent widget locations. You may have more or less depending on your theme, but you'll always have the primary sidebar, which is where all the widgets that come with WordPress reside by default. The secondary sidebar and tertiary sidebar would be your second and third sidebars, if you have them enabled in your theme. Each widget has its own settings that you can see and edit by clicking the arrow on the right of each widget. Right now we have Tag Cloud, Categories, Recent Posts, Text, and Archives enabled. The Tag Cloud widget displays tags that we have assigned to our posts in a weighted cloud, with the most often used tags appearing larger, and the less often used tags appearing smaller. If we look at the settings, we can change the title and taxonomy. The taxonomy tells the widget what to actually display here. We can change this from tags to categories, or, because we're using page lines, box sets. If we set this to categories, the cloud will list the categories instead of tags, with categories that contain more posts appearing larger than others. Once you have these set the way you want, click Save, and the changes will appear on the live site. Likewise, the other widgets have their own settings that you can change and tweak to suit your tastes. Often, these are a matter of personal preference in the way that you want your site presented, rather than some technical reason of doing things. One of the most common uses of widgets is to provide ad boxes for generating revenue. This is done with the text widget. If we expand the text widget, we can see that it's nothing more than a text box that allows us to enter text, including HTML code, which is provided by any advertising option. If you're using an ad provider, simply put the code they provide into this box and click Save. It usually takes some time for the ads to actually appear, but once they do, your site has the potential to generate revenue. There are many uses of widgets, and they're not limited to what you see here. Some plugins add features that can be used as a widget, and they will appear in the Available Widgets box once you have the plugin installed. We'll return to widgets in a later chapter and install what we need for our gardening site once we start putting everything together for the final site build. In our next video, I'm going to show you some more advanced things you can do to modify the look of your site.